as the clock takes to midnight, this deadline of the 120-day contract or social contract with Ghanaians is coming to an end. What I term in my own words as the covenant between the John Mahama administration and the Ghanaian people has reached its expiration. Tonight, we have just one simple mission: to take the pulse of the Ghanaian people and ask them really that have all the whispers of, change turned into tangible reality for them. What do they make in their own view of the government's performance so far? I have a few gentlemen with me that I am going to engage to ask them really what their impression is so far of the government. You are live on TV3 Ghana tonight. President Mahama signed a 120-day social contract with Ghanaians, including your very self. Yeah. What do you make of his performance so far?
Okay. I think that for the first 120 days that this government came into power, he's enjoying the goodwill of the people. That's what I can say for now. I'm sure there have been mixed feelings about the performances across the people. Personally, some of the promises that he made, he's been able to make do with them, like the e-levy is off, and a few other things have been taken away. However, you realize also that in as much as some of these taxes have been taken away, new ones have also been added. I think from this month, utility bills have gone up. So people might say that you've taken one thing away and yet you've introduced other things. In other senses too, there's been some controversial decisions that the government wants to do.
What are some of those controversial decisions?
Well, the petition to remove the CJ, I'm sure people might have very varied views on that. In some people are saying it's good, others are saying that it's not the right thing to do and all that. I leave that for the judgment of the people.
And so in your own view, if I'm to ask you to rate the government so far, I will not say out of 10 or anything, but how do you rate the John Mahama administration from all that they had promised?
I think the signs are not looking too bad. It's okay. He can do much better, or there's, as they say, there's more room for improvement. Because if you look at the figures, if you look at from where what I do, looking at the figures, I think that inflation, looking at interest rates, looking at some of these indicators, I would say that much can be done about it, or there's more room for improvement. So if I'm to rate, say, over 10, probably I would do like maybe 6, because I think that it's still early days yet. All right. Just 4 months into the year, into his administration. I'm sure if he continues on this track and then he doesn't get complacent, probably at the end of the day, we could get what we bargained for and a bit more.
Thank you. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Bernard.
So Bernard is rating the John Mahama administration 6 out of 10. Thank you so much for your time. But there are still some few other people here that I want to engage to get their thoughts really on what they make of the government's performance so far. I have this gentleman here, Abaimbai Oshebose. And 120 muno within the first 4 months ni mu at said the way and ebewi obey nyoma be brother mpuntunuma ne ebo ahodo a wo hye wo wasetene mu no ye ka be say hwe wasetene mu na to aba ya to aba o mampanifo fra ba wa hye bo bebre wo hwa ni performance no say na tie ma wo
madam me pa ma chewo
do me so
pa ma chewo performance na ekita no de enye ebize ni eto bia 15 cities, say 25 cities. Also, I be tax every so. Say lad be, and I'm 14 point something. Water be, and I'm 4 point something. Who can in your above be 18 point something. Now, so you love every so. So now you try water be, you try lad be. Kasi 1 year she 1 year 21.
You say be nana when you don't cast 1 year because. Okanyoma bebre to say oba obey 11 if you were year if you were betting tax.
Why ye 11 no and the betting tax and why ye. Now so I didn't question so no tax no ye through on. Can ye 11 need to ye through no. 18 no 18 no as say what the water be. 18 no our day your friend.
All right, thank you. Because of time, we may not prolong it, but his case really is that he believes whatever the government has done, deserves better. There should be something better to be done from all the promises that they had given, because they promised to take a number of taxes out, but they have found a way to push other taxes elsewhere, which would still bring the same burden back to the Ghanaian people. Let me see if I can engage this gentleman here for his thoughts quickly. What do you make of the government's performance so far?
The government has done so well, and it's really performing well, because when you want to build a house, you have to start from the foundation. And for what he's doing, most of us think he's on the right course. Because when you want to build a house, you have to start from the scratch. And once the foundation is good, then when you finish with your house, your house will be what? A strong house. So he's on the right course. So we congratulate him for what he's doing, and we pray that God should give him wisdom and knowledge for him to do what is above our knowledge.
Thank you. So I want to just ask you about the performance of the government so far, the 120-day social contract that President Mahama signed with Ghanaians, including yourself. What is your rating of his performance and how far they have fared?
Anyway, he's doing very well, because first, most of the betting taxes has been removed. So economy has already now stable. I can say stable. So he's doing well, performed than previous government. So he's doing well. I can give him 90% out of 100. He's doing well.
Is that not too overly ambitious or not realistic to say?
It's not over ambitious, but according to his performance, he's doing well. That's why I'm giving such a percentage.
All right. While some believe that the president has really done well and performed very well, others believe that it is still much to be desired, or at least much to be desired on their end, because there is still some hardship. And so that is a public jury for you. I am Christian Yali. Together with the team, we came to you live from Osu in the Greater Accra region, capital. Thank you.